Hi, I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be reviewing 12 Years a Slave. This movie tells the story of an African-American man, living in New York. He gets drunk and is kidnapped by these two guys who then sell him off as a slave in the South. So it basically shows what his life is like as a slave. So going from a free man and then basically being put in this situation. At first, he's fighting it, but give it enough time, they're going to break him, and he's just going to accept his fate. So this movie did a really good job in showing that, it was not a good time to be African American in that era, because they were brutal. They did not care. They did not see you as human. That you were just another animal that was their property. It's awful. To see, the sort of things that they would do to people, and, they're people, but they don't see them as that. It's really terrible to see that. So as for the performances, the guy who played the main character, he did a great job. You could see how he's going from all happy to fighting the slave owners, then to finally just accepting his fate. Just with facial expressions, you could see all of that. Benedict Cumberbatch was in this movie. As far as slave owners go, he wasn't the worst. Generally, he's a nice and understanding guy, but he's still a slave owner, so it kind of falls into that gray area. Michael Fassbender is in this, or Fassbender, I never know how to say his name. Man, he is just the worst human on earth. I would not want to see this guy in this era. Overall, it does a really great job in showing what life was like back then, or rather, what being a slave was like back then. It's terrible. You would never want to experience it. So overall, I think this movie was awesome. If you like this review, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.